I mean, hitting off someone's shoe like that, I would not recommend. I don't even trust myself doing any of that. Like, I've seen people hold the tee in their mouth and they have the ball on top of that, and I'm like, you guys are absolutely crazy. You have to control your low point literally perfect. You'd break your club on his foot. I'm Grant Horvat, and today I'm gonna be breaking down some golf swings from some movies and TV. I've really tried to always study the swing, and I think it's gonna be really fun today, just like look at all the different moves. But I haven't watched many movies, so I don't even know what I'm about to get into. All right, this is Kevin Costner's swing from Tin Cup.
Such a pure feeling as the well-struck golf shot. The reverse C of the Golden Bear. The steelworkers' power and brawn of Carl Sandburg's Arnold Palmer.
Just looking at his swing there, it's funny because that's like the old-fashioned golf swing. Basically, they'd arch their back and the knees would try and touch each other. So they would say, try and touch your knees through the ball, and then they'd have that big reverse arch in their back. Like Jack Nicklaus, any of the guys you see, the reverse C right here created by your lower back. So unforgiving compared to what we're hitting now. I mean, now our club heads are this big and huge sweet spot, but back then it was way harder.
The club head is led back by the body, shifting weight to the right side. Tempo is everything, and then the follow through to finish.
I remember hearing something where the brain can only think about like two things in the golf swing at once. So to give someone all these different things, like they're only truly gonna be able to do one thing at a time. So that's the battle you have as an instructor helping someone. You can't just flood them with all these swing thoughts. Now we're gonna talk about Johnny Drama and Entourage. All right, let's see this. I've never seen this. So once again, like, I feel like people are gonna be like, how have you not seen Tin Cup in this?
Game on. No mercy, Vince.
Hey, take a mulligan.
Really?
Drama. After that shot, take two.
Let's watch his move. Kind of stands up in the backswing there, completely collapses his arm structure. It's a very common move for a lot of amateurs right there. He stood up and out of his posture, arms collapsed. What I do with him, I just keep a club on top of his head, so he's really starting to load and gain width in his golf swing. Because like I said, he's standing up, arms are collapsing, here he has no width.
God damn!
It's crazy how mad people get so quick, and I've always tried to keep a very like even keel on the golf course, not too high, not too low, because at the end of the day, you're gonna get bad breaks, and if you're reacting crazy to those breaks, it's probably not gonna be good. But there are a lot of successful golfers relating that to like the tour and higher levels. There's golfers that respond with a lot of emotion like that, you know, your Sergio Garcias, and then there's like your guys that just remain completely calm, like your Ricky Fowlers, your Jason Duffners, and they don't really ever show emotion. Even Dustin Johnson, they're just like completely never really get high or low, which is cool. But I think the reason Tiger was so fun to watch is because of how he emotionally responded to hitting a good shot. And that's what, yeah, I think that's what made him so special. All right, we're doing Happy Gilmore. We got to do our guy, Shooter McGavin here.
Shooter's ball is in the woods and Happy's on the 18th green.
That's fun.
Is this your ball?
Yes, it is.
It struck my foot.
Doug! Doug, did I get a drop?
Oh, the rule says play it as it lies.
Club twirled
That's
it.
two thus far, shooter.
Oh, you can count. Good for you.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
It's funny, the immediate thing that comes to my head after watching this scene is a golf ball on tour landed in someone's pocket, which is just like unheard of, but that's hilarious. Golf swing, looking at his golf swing, once again, it's that old move. This is an old time movie and they all have that same move. It's funny how, as we've gone into this more modern era with technology and swing videos, how the moves have changed naturally. And now these, you know, now young kids have information that they didn't have back then. So now like the swings are starting to look better and better and better. Better in a term of like more functional and better rotation and stuff like that. I mean, hitting off someone's shoe like that, I would not recommend. I don't even trust myself doing any of that because I would just, like I've seen people, you know, hold the tee in their mouth and they have the ball on top of that. And I'm like, you guys are absolutely crazy. Like, I do not trust myself hitting a golf ball with someone's shoe. You have to control your low point literally perfect. You'd break your club on his foot.
Yeah, I've never hit a golf ball off of someone's shoe, but I feel like Grant would pick that, like that would be a great trick shot to do. Maybe, I mean, Grant's not really a trick shot guy. Are trick shots cool anymore? My name's Eric, I'm the founder of Random Golf Club. I'm very excited to be coming at you live from Austin, Texas. When you come into town, make sure to come over to our spot in East Austin, especially if your name's Juan and you're from San Francisco. You have won something very special. Juan Hurtado, you came in through our giveaway that we posted a couple weeks ago on YouTube. You're gonna get a lab putter. My only request, Juan, is that you send us a video opening it up, playing with it. I wanna hear what your experience is like. Juan can't win anymore. He's already won enough. But if you wanna be a part of our giveaways and our community and our events and all of the exciting things that we're doing at Random Golf Club to change the way golf is seen and played, head over to randomgolfclub.com. Drop us your email address or your phone number. I might give you a call. We have great customer service and we have incredible events that are unlike anything else you've ever experienced. And this summer we have a lot coming up. So head over to randomgolfclub.com, please, and thank you, and have fun playing golf with anybody who comes across your path. That was pretty good.
You know Scrubs, right?
No. What's Scrubs? Zach Braff and Scrubs.
Okay, relax. It's just a friendly game of golf with a couple of guys from work.
Now he's got a good swing. I mean, he's solid. It's good, really, really solid tempo. Once again, old swing. I'm gonna say it again.
Thought you hated Kelso.
Oh, I do. And watching his face as I kick his worthless butt up and down this golf course every week is, well, it's the most fun I can have without being forced to cuddle afterwards.
I'll play.
Oh boy, yeah, that one. I mean, you can tell immediately if someone's been playing golf at all, and that swing is the absolute beginner move. Falling back on his back foot, scooping everything, and yeah, it's a common move when people start golfing. They don't understand how to transition their weight, so they basically just spin out on their back foot and fall back because they're trying to like lift it up in the air. And it's like a weird concept for a lot of people out there because in the golf swing, you actually hit down to make the ball go up. You're not trying to lift it in the air with an iron. You're actually slightly hitting down to make it go up. So it's kind of funny. I mean, you would think you would need to like lift it in the air, but that's what happens. They get the chicken wing, they lift it. I mean, he had a pretty good putting stroke. It was a really solid move. I would say it looked a little bit amateur-like on his follow-through when he hit it and he started to like look at it like this. This is what, instead of like when you hit a putt to keep your head down and really commit to the putt, he kind of, I mean, obviously he was walking this off and doing something funny, but I could just tell right after he hit it, he kind of broke down too with his wrist, for sure, and he was a little scoopy. But yeah, pretty solid stroke. All right, next one up. This is Larry David and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Hey! 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 And then I looked up and he started coming towards me and he attacked me. He leaped at me.
Looking at that swing, it's kind of hard to see off of a practice swing because a practice swing is not always what the real swing looks like. I've seen people be able to make perfect practice swings and then get over the ball and it's a completely different move than what they just practiced. So, yeah, he's got a decent little move there, but you can tell he's a beginner golfer. I feel like swans are a bird you just don't mess with. First off, I feel like they're rare to see. I never see many swans, and I've seen the white ones on golf courses, and they're like very protected. So, the fact that he just killed it, I bet that made them so bad, the whole management team. But I've seen a lot of crazy animals on the golf course. One animal that I see the most is alligators, in Florida especially. They're everywhere in like every pond. So you're seeing gators all the time, and you'll see like 12, 13 foot ones. And we went out to Stream Song. There was one like attacking a deer, and it was just crazy because you could just hear it. It was wild, but yeah, you never know what you're gonna see on the course. Seen this one? This is one I've seen.
I'm gonna give you a little advice. There's a force in the universe that makes things happen. And all you have to do is get in touch with it. Stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball.
That was kind of incredible, sir.
I mean, I'll tell you right away with that move, that ball did not end up there. There's zero chance that ball ended up. But yeah, I don't think there's any benefit here to wearing a blindfold and hitting a golf ball. I love how they just like, he hits it and then they cut to a different angle so it like shows the ball landing. You can just tell how, you know, this guy's not even probably a golfer, but it's funny.
You try it, Danny. Pardon me? Pardon you? Here. Picture it.
I wonder if some people have actually tried this.
Just let it happen. Be the ball. Be the ball, Danny. You're not being the ball, Danny.
Well, it's kind of difficult with you talking like that.
Okay, I'm not talking. Stop talking. Not talking now. Be the ball. Where'd it go? Right in the lumberyard.
That's a great scene. Now that's actually a movie that I've seen. I think I saw it like a couple years ago for the first time. Yeah, and I remember like telling people I've never seen Caddyshack, and they'd be like, what? They'd like freak out, how are you a golfer? So I've seen The Legend of Bagger Vance here. I watched it a couple years ago. I actually don't remember too much about it, but let's see here. Matt Damon is here sizing up his competition against Bobby Jones, and Bobby Jones is one of the greatest of all time, so.
All right, what's it feel?
Fix your eyes on Bobby Jones.
He's a piece of work here right now. Whoa, give the man room. Man room. Knock it out there, Bobby.
He's definitely a golfer. I mean, just by those practice swings and the way he grips it, he's definitely a golfer. Outside of acting, he's an actual golfer, 100%. But I'd love to know what his handicap is. I think you guys have it here, his handicap. I'll take a guess at it right here. I mean, okay. You know, watching his swing there, it's not anything crazy. It doesn't look like Bobby Jones. It's really short and compact. If I were to guess his handicap, I would probably say like a 5.
He's a 2.
He's a 2, okay. And the mental side of golf, I would say is 90% of golf is mental. Because I've seen people with horrible golf swings that still play great, and they're beating the guy with the, you know, the textbook golf swing. And that's where it's crazy because they just have a stronger mental game than the guy with the perfect golf swing. They can grind out shots, they don't lose focus. It's a huge part. I'd say it's about 90% of golf in general is mental. Here we go, we have Matt Damon's swing here. That's a perfect grip. Absolute perfect grip when he put it on, I loved it. Money neutral grip. Yeah, now they're cutting a lot through this golf swing. But yeah, it's a solid move. Grip looks absolutely perfect. I love when they show that. It's like perfectly on there. The V right here is pointing up to his arm. It's not over too far, it's not under. It's just a very natural grip. You can tell when someone sets up and just grips the club that easy that they've been playing golf for a little while. I would say after watching all these, if I were to watch one that's the most, like out of all these, the most intriguing one is the Scrubs with the boss. I thought it was funny. I thought that one was really, really funny. So might have to watch it after this. I'm Grant Horvat, and that is it for my swing breakdown and all these movies. But if you guys want to follow me, my YouTube channel and socials will be in the description. I gotta go catch a flight now. Peace.